LL Cool Bay, what we got?
Yes, so I know we had Erick Sermon on the show this morning talking about the story that he told in the Diddy doc. Now that story, and I have a clip of it here, him speaking on Misa. Let's take a listen to the story he told.
I thought it was a genuine friendship until I see that this game is being played. You got an agenda. Misa, he was trying to court her after we broke up.
Sean wants her because Erick was that dude. It was about, I got her, I won her over from him.
He had to have the girl. And Sean has a way about, when he gets you, he got you. And now you become property.
Me and Misa was just friends, but he wanted to make sure that there was no calling and me being friends with that girl.
Sean's jealousy, it got to the point where he would put his hands on her. Right outside of Uptown Records. They're fighting in the street, and he's beating her into the car well. She's on the ground. And people are pulling him off of her and separating her. A year or two later, they're still together, and Justin is born.
Now, those are two voices. So the story about Misa and Diddy taking Misa from someone because he wanted the girl, but they were friends, that's Erick Sermon. The other allegations about the domestic violence is Kirk Burrows, who was one of the creators with Diddy of Bad Boy.
And he said Diddy touched his butt, allegedly.
I spoke to Misa, who also, heard the interview as well, and she gave me a statement that she wanted me to read on air. She says, "I do not have anything to say except I didn't deserve any of this, and this documentary has caused a negative impact on my life. Puffy and I ended our relationship in the 90s, and I never looked back. Outside of co-parenting and issues that affect my son or my creative contribution, I don't speak on Puffy. Also, for Erick to encourage," she's talking about Erick Sermon, "to encourage a false and forced narrative that Puff wanted me because of him is not only a lie, but delusional. He didn't know me from Erick. Puff and I are both from Mount Vernon. Tell him to keep," she's speaking to Erick, "tell him to keep my name out of his mouth before he opens up a can of worms. It's sad that a legendary producer and artist is now speaking on another man's life in a doc that has included false statements that are damaging to me and my son."
Damn.
Yeah, so I know he said he was trying to give her some time to cool down, but I think he just need to keep on.
What's up with Diddy wanting to date everybody's girl, though?
It's
like he was looking to collect DNA in whatever way he could. You know what I'm saying?
Misa's saying she's not a part of that conversation, but I know I saw 50 Cent yesterday on the Sherry Shepherd's show, and he said that he actually left out video of a story about one of Diddy's daughter's mom, Chance's mom, who was dating Tupac before Diddy. Let's take a listen to 50 Cent.
Now, because this is a lot of the personal footage of Diddy. It shocked a lot of people. And I know, 50, the way you run, this cannot be all that you have. Is there other stuff that you just have not shown?
Yeah, well, everything couldn't make it was 4 episodes.
Right.
So it was a lot. You had to pick and choose things. Like, even in an area where he chooses to date people who he knows previously dated someone. He has a baby by a woman that was dating Tupac.
Wow.
To add to it, but we had to cut it down so we couldn't.
For time. So you coming out? I know next year is going to be a number 2, season 2.
Or just put it on YouTube.
I just put it on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew that story.
Yeah, I mean, but a lot of, like we talked about this before, a lot of the stories in the doc, I think 50 Cent just platformed it where people are now paying attention.
It's just such weirdo behavior to just want to date, you know what I'm saying, all these other guys' women. It's like Diddy was just out here looking to collect other men's DNA. It's almost like, let me look into this vagina and see if he left anything in here. Like,
that is nasty.
It's nastier than him actually collecting semen? We saw the doc. Allegedly.
When you put it that way, Charlamagne, that's a heck of a headline. I mean, yeah, it is crazy. Well, moving on from DNA and other men's semen, heading on over to the West Coast since we're talking about Tupac. The Game sat down with Shannon Sharpe on Club Shay Shay, and he says that he's the best rapper on the West Coast and out of Compton. Let's take a listen.
You still the best rapper from Compton?
I'm definitely the best rapper from Compton.
Definitely?
Definitely.
Who's the best rapper on the West Coast today?
Game.
Damn, that was quick.
Yeah, it ain't. That's it.
Ain't nobody getting at you?
Can't nobody out-rap me, man. And anybody that knows will know. Because people can't, even if you are, like, no one can do what I can do. Like, no one has my skill set. Because not only do I have the ability to wrap circles around people, I'm also with all the bullshit, too, if it came down to that. So it's like, I'm yeah, I'm the best rapper in this town.
Damn, Game. I mean, the OG, man. There's some OGs, some heavyweights. I mean, Cube, Snoop.
I love Cube, but Cube can't out-rap me. I love Cube. And by the way, the reason that Cube can't out-rap me is because I use Cube's legacy to help me sharpen. Right. I use Snoop's legacy to help me sharpen myself.
First of all, how else is he supposed to feel
Period.
about his lyrical ability? Second of all, Game is a rapping ass rapper, and I don't care what era he's in. Game would be competitive and be one of those ones. I ain't talking about popularity. I'm not talking about record sales. I'm not talking about who's hot. I'm just talking about straight lyrical ability. Yes, Game can talk that talk.
You know,
Absolutely. And have you heard the new Gangsta Grills? Every movie needs a trailer.
I haven't heard that yet.
Oh my God! Drop on the clues bombs for DJ Drama and Game. Drama and Game got busy on this.
I haven't heard that yet, but I think where people get Game messed up is because he speaks on so many other things and is in the news and all these things for things outside of just his bars.
That man can rap.
People get him a little messed up. But
Game
yeah,
is an MC.
Period.
Bottom line, point blank, period. He's in any lyrical rap debate. I don't care how you feel about him personally. Once again, I ain't talking about popularity. I ain't talking about none of this stuff. I'm just talking about rapping skills, rapping ability. Yes, Game is one of them ones.
So who, if he did a versus, who would he stand? Who would he stand next to? They asked him about that in the interview, or Shannon Sharp does, and he says he could only battle 50 Cent.
Who, Game?
Yeah, Game says he could only. Hey, Jess, welcome back, girl.
What's up, yo? What's up? Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know nothing about no verses. I'm talking about just rap. I'm talking about picking up a microphone and spitting bars. Yes, Game is one of them ones.
Period.
Absolutely. Positively.
Well, that
what she said, though, that is a law that makes you think, who could he battle in the verses? 50 would be the one? What you think about that, Shaw? Just what would you think?
I haven't even thought about it. I'm not even thinking about verses. I'm just talking about rapping. And by the way, I've been listening to that Gangsta Grills Every Movie Needs a Trailer for the last couple of days. Like, that Game and Drama got busy on that. But just rapping, yes, Game is a rapping ass rapper. He is a super lyrical miracle MC. He one of them ones. Yes, he is.
All right.
Well, we gave it to him. Go ahead, Game.
Yeah, we did.
Go
glaze
off.
it up.
That's it for the hour.
I gotta be glazed. You know, that's like
let's glaze it up.
You know
Jess, did you make that noise or Red? Did you play that?
No, that was me.
Crazy.
That was big glaze.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I done told y'all I was Throat Monster before. Okay, stop playing.
Red said, "Wrap it up, wrap it up."
Can you put her on mute, please? Put Throat Monster on mute.
No, I was just on mute.
Mute Throat Monster, please. Okay. All right, 4 after the hour, we need Hillary Swank to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with her. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club.
Woke up. Wake you up. Wake that ass up. Program your alarm to Power 105.1 on iHeartRadio.